I'm just following my guts, really. It's entrancing, it's fucking joyous, it's a wonderful experience. I've just been up there and feeling the excitement and the danger of it all.
With my secret cloak of invisibility, I can see you, but you can't see me.
Oh yeah, look at this. It's on the back of a lorry. It says, "Doesn't the driver look like a young Burt Lancaster?" That was an amazing bit of graffiti. There's a little horse that turns to be one of my songs. I found this little three-legged horse in the street, and it had like 3 legs, and the front 2 legs somebody had snipped off the hoof, and the other one was like kind of snipped off at the knee. And I took it home and washed it, as I always do. I wash everything I take home. I wouldn't leave it around with germs and whatever it is, because my girlfriend, she says, wash it. If you bring it home, wash it. Make sure it's washed and dried. So I need a bit of comfort every now and again. So when I see something like a little plastic horse or a little dog on the floor, a little broken cup that's in the shape of a moon or something, it kind of gives me a bit of peace. And I pick it up and I just carry it with me like a little talisman to just ward off all the nasties until I get home, and it usually ends up in the bin.
I've always felt the mist is like our futures. Obscure, thick with uncertainty, unknowable. Yet it envelops our present. When we try to grasp the future, we find that all we can see is present.
Anything to do with bodywork was done in this workshop. We built horse carts from the wheels to the last bit of the bodywork. All was done in this shop at one time. This is a machine I made for cutting steel. It was a very successful and very useful machine, and done an awful lot of work over the years.
These service department, as you'd call it, or would be known as that, would have always been at the backs of television shops in the high streets, And like I worked for a lifetime in places like that, and you were kind of hid up the back, and you were a strange, mysterious character that smoked 100 cigarettes a day, and sometimes didn't shave, and sometimes 2 different shoes on you. And I survived that bit. Half the things that you see up on high shelves would have been salvage, basically, to be able to get this or that little bit of a whole panel, which in some cases would be obsolete, not available, and somebody's very, very glad to get it. Gets their old telly going or their radio. And so even though it looks a cluttered mess of junk, it isn't. There's still plenty of action there, and can be when it's needed.